day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Economy Informant. Every week on Wednesday, an article will be discussed to inform you of the latest domestic and international economic updates, and today's video is no different. What is going on with the rising unemployment numbers and its implications for the United States? Well, in this video, I would like to address two main topics and a question, which include the unemployment numbers in April, the implications of not addressing the issue with more seriousness, and why the federal government is not understanding the ongoing uproar. Firstly, I realize we are in May now, but it is important for me to go back to April and use NBC's news and their article titled "Coronavirus Unemployment Numbers Are Staggering and the Real Number is Higher" as a starting position to emphasize my point, since the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics intends to release an update on the employment situation on May 8th. But on April 9th, almost 22 million people had claimed unemployed. The problem with that number is it's not entirely accurate. What I like about this article is it brings forth a number of groups that are overlooked and those who have joined the club because of this virus. These groups include freelancers / the self-employed, the disabled, new graduates, people that became ill and had to leave sick leave policies, fathers and mothers that had to quit their jobs to teach their kids and ensure homework is done after or before the Zoom calls, and last but certainly not least, the undocumented immigrants. You see, if people are not accurately counted or represented, adequate funds can't be issued. That's one problem. The other problem is that states, way before coronavirus became the topic of discussion, were not doing what they were supposed to do when it comes to improving the unemployment websites. The article mentions states like Colorado and Florida. The pandemic only brought this problem into light, even though the intention was to cover it up by not addressing it. Now, the implications of not addressing the issue with more seriousness. Well, let's talk about it. I have discussed before how unemployment can lead to less consumption, more saving, and ultimately less GDP. Another problem when the unemployment number increases is wages become less competitive. You see, many companies are shutting down or making budget cuts, and for the ones that are still open, if they're going to hire new people, more than likely, if you are requesting even 50 cents more than what they are willing to pay, you can forget it. And that's because there is a pool of people that don't have jobs. The bigger the pool, the less bargaining or negotiating power you have. If you don't take the job, it will go to the next person. Companies don't have an incentive to give you more money. If you don't like the pay, if you don't like the shifts, they're moving on to the next applicant. This is what I mean when I say wages become less competitive. Another implication of not addressing this problem with more seriousness, which actually was the reason behind me making this video, and that is the temporary solutions of sending stimulus checks and asking for more volunteers at the food banks is not going to cut it. Permanent systems and policies need to be created. I am not saying the stimulus checks are not helpful. Of course they are. People have rent to pay, babies that need diapers and formula, and money to invest. But what exactly are the solutions for a week, 2 weeks, or even a month after the money is gone? None. Exactly. People didn't elect officials into office to not have things done. I mean, that is a waste of time. The government needs to stop wasting resources and provide solutions to the American people. Despite it being confirmed that the virus was floating around since January with its first case in Washington, it wasn't until April that guidelines were passed. Lastly, let me give my opinion on why the government does not understand the ongoing uproar for why solutions need to be made. Sources are saying that Americans trust the government, and I believe the government has received a great amount of satisfaction and praise for the mediocrity. My problem is what exactly has been done. When surveys are being conducted and the result is, yeah, we trust the government, what is the incentive to do more? They trust the government when it has been able to do the bare minimum. Why would it do more? That's problematic. It is also problematic because the president said states are responsible for testing capabilities. But the last time I checked, coronavirus is a national problem. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. And since you're already scrolling down, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for tuning into Economy Informant, and I hope you enjoyed the discussion on the rising unemployment numbers and its implications for the United States. I will see you soon.